Hello everyone, it's Starry here with another episode of Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar, the beginning of our newlywed life with Lloyd. So we did skip ahead to fall 20th, which is our character's birthday. We did celebrate Lloyd's birthday at the end of the last episode, or towards the end of it. And now today we're going through another family event, which is our birthday. We have to wait till 8 p.m., so a little bit of waiting. I did not get graced with a rainy day, but hopefully I will soon, so I can catch the Crimson Dragonfly that we can catch between fall 15th to the 31st. Might have to do some save scum for that. Alrighty, so I could probably just skip ahead right away. I did notice, actually, off screen I was collecting stuff, and yeah, I did get some flowers for maybe winning a future flower festival that we keep skipping. I also do notice that some of the dialogue does change for a lot of the NPCs, not just like family members or acquaintances. They do mention your newlywed marriage. I'm guessing they'll also mention your child at certain points as well. But it's very hard to get them to talk about it. I think they need to be like in specific areas at specific times. Like, it'd be nice to like hear them like talk about our marriage, but not all of them do. Alright, maybe I'll just go around talking to people while they're in their bedrooms. Good morning, Antoinette. Okay, yeah, so like Antoinette will mention something, I guess, while she's like in the bedroom. How is the married life, Malon? Don't you ever miss being single? Okay, maybe that is... The Antoinette might have some issues about relationships. I feel like they're kind of estranged with the mom, even though technically Claude and the mom are together. They're just like not living together. But Antoinette probably just feels like her parents are single. Somewhat separated. Hello, Stuart. What was it like when I was a newlywed? That was so long ago. I really can't remember. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Hello, Ethel. I never thought we'd have so much in common. I really enjoy the time we spend together, dear. Okay, I guess you don't say anything if you're, like, on the move. Yeah, it's very specific areas that they'll like, talk about your marriage. Otherwise, they're like, oh, there's work. Or the weather is nice. Okay, maybe I can catch a few other people while they're still in their rooms. Probably pick up some more flowers too, although I did get a lot. I did get a lot of flowers. Okay. Wow, you have to like 6 a.m. You had to be up and ready for some conversing. Hello, boys. Good morning, Malon. You're a very hard worker. How about you, Dirk? You're in your bedroom still, just at your desk. You can read. Don't say that, Dirk, because it makes it seem like you still have feelings. Still have feelings for me. I already feel bad enough. Alrighty, so yeah, there's like some little things I noticed while like playing off screen. It's like, oh, there's a little newlywed dialogue. For like a bunch of the people, if you talk to them early enough. Alrighty, so how about we get ahead to our birthday? I don't think I need to bring a gift for Lloyd on my own birthday, although I should probably give him some gifts. I keep accidentally giving him pet food. Because like sometimes he'll wander in front of the pet food trough and he's like, ew, I don't want this. I'm like, I wasn't giving it to you, I was tossing it. I was tossing it in the thing. I was like, dude. Well, only it was like A Wonderful Life where they give you like an option, like yes or no. You can have this. Thank you for your love and support. How sweet. Sweet like sugar. Alright, let's put these away. I have so many flowers. I think this is probably enough to win the flower contest, the flower festival. But yeah, I'll pick up as many as we can. Hopefully they don't spoil. Anywho, let us skip ahead to 8 p.m. Okie dokie. 8 p.m. Go celebrate with my husband. Another birthday. Hi there, Mel. It's your birthday today. Why don't you come over here? Cook for us again. How does he find the time? Another giant meal. A whole cake just for us two. Didn't invite any friends. Mel, I prepared something for you. I wanted to show you how much I appreciate you. Let's eat. Today is fun. It's late. I should get to bed. I'll go to bed without saving for now. But I think we will probably skip ahead again unless it's raining. Nope, no rain. Of course, because it's the bazaar today. Alrighty, so yeah, I'll probably skip ahead again. So yeah, I'm hoping for a light rainy day. If not, then I think somewhere, probably like winter, day 4, we're probably gonna get a pregnancy event. I'm not sure if it's 30 days after marriage or 30 days after acquiring the big bed that you get all frisky and then get a pregnancy announcement after that. So yeah, whatever comes first. We will be right back. Okie doke. Only took a few days. Got a rainy day. Also Frey's birthday. We're not married to her though, so I don't have to do anything. Alright, we are going to go out and try to get this flippin' Crimson Dragonfly, the last bug that we're missing out of our bug list. And then get that achievement out of the way, and we will scum until we get it. Alright, so this will pop up from the morning, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So luckily we don't have to edit. Get flitted over the river. Nope, Amber. I'll keep you though. I'll keep you in a box. Typically I find the Crimson Dragonfly in the slidey area. I was promising that other dragonflies are spawning, so. Alright. Should I go around? Maybe I'll talk to people. Let's go converse. Although a lot of people are probably heading to work. Alright, yeah, no new dialogue from them. Are you going to work? Are you getting changed? Good morning, Daisy. You're my best friend. Alright, so cute. I was like hoping to try to get some more like newlywed dialogue from like the other villagers, but yeah, they're very finicky about like if they want to say it. Oops, it's past 7. They spawned in. Luckily, if they already like spawned in, they tend to stay in until you do something about it. Nope. Anywho, let me just grab all the dragonflies. It's not even the one I need to catch. Alright. I kind of want to be like, be right back until I get it. Head into work. Tutoring the children. What about the children? Try one more time and then I'll be like, hey, I'll be right back till I get it. Going to the slide. Nope. Alright. How about I'll be right back and until we catch it. Oh, is this it? Oh god. Stop slipping. Give me... Oh god, there it is. Alright, so 3 resets later, and much hope for my eyes just faded away. Finally caught the Crimson Dragonfly on the hotel area slide. Yes, it's the last bug. Yay! I am now Master Critter Catcher. Congratulations. Congratulations to me. I get a pat on the back. I actually might get a visitor. Actually not too sure if, like any cutscenes that are involved with, like, 100%ing the critters and the fish. I don't believe you get a trophy. It's not like Tale of Two Towns or Animal Parade. But let's see. I wish I could, like, display it, the Crimson Dragonfly, like, in Animal Crossing. Just, like, point at it in exasperation. That'd be kind of cool, though, if it was like Animal Crossing, just decorate your room with bugs. But no, it's just a thing on a list. Okay, so it didn't look like we got any visitors on a rainy day. Hopefully it doesn't conflict the fact that I'm, like, married, but I believe Kevin is supposed to congratulate us for getting all flippin' yeah, all flippin' 85 critters. All of these. It was just the last 2 that were super hard to get, but we got them. Never again. Can't believe they thought this was, like, okay to continue in Tale of Two Towns. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's see if anything happens the next day. Pretty sure it's supposed to be, like, similar to, like, what was it, Enrique visiting you? Okay, there we go. Just has to be a non-rainy day. Malon, you here? What's up? Hi, Kevin. Yo, I heard the news. You caught every critter. Good job, sidekick. You made me proud. Get out of here. You gonna give me something, sir? Anyway, well done. That's all. Later. Yep, I get nothing. Might as well, the goddess might as well just say, congratulations, you get nothing. Toodaloo. Alright, that's... I wonder who visits us when we catch all the fishies. I like animals. They're innocent, you know. Are they? Look at that. Look at this suspicious looking mug here. Oh yeah. I always feel bad for animals in certain situations though. Like, I don't know, the saddest, like, instance, like, being, like, when they're about to, like, pass away, like, at the vet, like, they don't understand. It's not like a person where you just you can kind of reason, like, why you're there. But anyway, enough sad talk. Okay, so yeah, we got the bug. We got the Crimson Dragonfly. So, our next time skip, we'll skip a week. There's nothing new for the Pumpkin Festival, because we do not have child yet. We are still making the child. So, yeah, winter... I guess we'll just skip ahead to, yeah, on the pregnancy announcement around here. Kind of, like, count how many days. We got the bed here, so it'd be, like, 7, 14, 21... 28. I'm guessing it'd be this Monday? Unless it's counting from when I get married. And then also in winter, we need to catch 2 fish. We need to catch a regular, like, fish that requires a storm. And then we also need the last kingfish, which we can catch after catching the previous 3. The giant carp, the giant catfish, and the giant salamander. We can catch that anytime. Probably the hardest one to catch is gonna be that flounder, though. During a winter storm, we just have to get lucky for for a blizzard to happen. Alright, anywho. Yeah, we'll skip ahead to winter, whatever happens first. Either a storm or else Malon gets sick. Oh. Okay. This is technically supposed to be the pregnancy event, I think, but I got a snowstorm, so watch your step. I don't want you to slip. Could be a terrible accident. Alright, I'll take it. Maybe tomorrow there'll be a baby. Alright, let's make sure our animals are fed. There's been a few instances where I've been going to bed too fast and not feeding either my pets or my animals. Goodies. Alright, let's go catch... I'm guessing I can catch both. Whee, there I go. Guessing I can catch both this regular fish and this kingfish. Because the kingfish doesn't specify anything about the weather, just that it has to be winter, and I caught the previous 3 kingfish. Let's go to either the manufacturing windmill or Raoul's shop. I should be able to catch a flounder there. And yeah, we have to have a hammer. Right. Totally forgot about that. Gotta open up the chasm. Alright, now I catch a flounder. Looks like the wind pushed my bobber a little bit back. This might be a medium fish. I might need to make more bag space as well. Like a can. An empty can? I'm gonna bye-bye dragonfly. Sacrifices must be made. Okay, I got plenty of space. For a second I thought like I was at the cusp of being full. This is another bad cast, it looks like. I don't want to go to the manufacturing windmill, I don't know why. Just because it feels like it might be closer to the ocean. This is wild, this is like tiny fish cast. I have the right rod, right? Yeah, the long rod? Anywho, what have I been doing lately? Doing stuff. Reading a lot of books, a lot of manga, a lot of cringe romance manga. Again. I have little spurts, I find like a lot of good stuff, and then they're either like one-offs, or else they have many parts, and I get really sad because I'm not sure if they're like gonna actually continue the parts. Or else it's gonna take like a really long time. There's one manga I read like a really, really long time ago when like I first got my Kindle. And there were just like 3 parts to it, and like I just kind of forgot about it for a while. And then I picked up a novel called The New Recruit, and like it was about like an office romance, like between 2 men. And I kind of like reading the beginning of it. I mean, it's a little dry. They're at a company. Doing paperwork and stuff. I'm like, this is so riveting. But then like there's like a lot of romance manga, so a lot of times you don't remember like, oh, it was like this, is this like actually the same one that I've seen before? It's like a little bit different. But I'm like reading it, and I was like, huh, these like scenarios seem kind of similar. Like, oh, he was in college and like the LGBT club, and then the one that like one thing like just triggered my memory of like the actual comic that I read like 2 years prior of him like not liking like Western food. It's like cheese makes him sick. He likes traditional Korean food. I'm like, oh, it's that book. And it just kind of felt, it was kind of funny that like, oh, it was that triggered the memory of me reading The New Recruit. And yeah, they only had like 3 parts, and like they never continued the comic, but then like they just randomly released a light novel, which I'm guessing gets further. And I'm like, I kind of already read this. Okay, this is a better cast, a medium cast. There we go, the flounder. First time you caught this fish. That's all I needed. Just need the flounder. Alright, so now, let me see if I can catch the kingfish, or else maybe it has to be like a nice weather day. I can catch this one by the Zephyr Cafe. Of all places. Rello's store doesn't count, even though it's in the same area. It's in the same area of the river. And what else I was reading? I think I finished book 3 of Trapped in Hiatus. And then I got volume 7. Volume 7 of Conquer of a Dying Kingdom finally came out, and I'm like, yes! Luckily, I remember most of what happened last time. And it starts off with a bang. It's like, he is out for blood. I'm like, yes. It's like the 6th book ended on such a cliffhanger. I'm just like, what? You can't do this to me. I'm glad book 7's out. I don't know if there has to be a book 8. Like, he's barely conquered anything. Like, I got a while for him to get to that point, to get to the, like, actual title namesake. Because, like, he didn't want to conquer anything. They kind of just, like, pushed it. They forced his hand, so to speak. Can I stop catching garbage and maybe catch... This actually might be easy on a non-stormy day, because a stormy day is just, like, wildly fluctuating where my bobber lands. This is a medium fish. Got some crab. Maybe I'll do... Maybe I should recast. If it's a small fish, it's probably not gonna be a giant. I need to cast far into the vicinity of the giant fish. What else have I been obsessing over? I've been kind of obsessing over the anime adaptation of Dahlia and Bloom. Little disappointed about the first 2 episodes. I don't know. And like a lot of people are saying like this is trash. I'm like, I wouldn't drop it yet. But yeah, they adapted it kind of at a weird place. Because the novel starts off at like such a strong entry point for Dahlia. But then like the first 2 episodes of the anime, they just kind of like went back and instead decided to like animate like the short stories, like the backstory between like Dahlia and her father, which I guess makes more sense chronologically, but they were just short stories, so it's just kind of piecemealed and like very fast. They're just supposed to be like reminiscing about the past sort of thing, just developing that relationship. So it makes me kind of sad when people are just like, this anime's trash in like the comments. I'm like, it'll pick up the pace in like 3 or 4 episodes, I think. I would hate for it to like not get a 2nd season just because of like bad reviews, because it's good. It's cozy. It's not super action-packed, but it's cozy. The romance aspect is a little slow, though. Okay, if I don't get this fish now, I might just do it on a sunny day. You're a fishy, fishy, fishy. I gave you a good chance. Okay, is this a medium fish? Is this a medium cast or a long cast? Long. The big fish is looking at it. They're very coy about it. Freaking can! Stop it! Why not one more? Not that one. Not that one either. Not that one either. There's an exclamation point over my head that means like cast it at a different range. And hopefully it's not like I need a stormy day, because it doesn't specify weather. If it's not a stormy day, I can catch it on any other day. Last one, I swear, and then I'll go to bed and I'll try on a sunny day. Sorry. There's many tippy taps. I thought that was the one. Can't eat that. I can't eat that either. Can I eat the flounder? Yeah. Usually if you can eat it, it's probably involved in a cooking recipe. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I will probably get a pregnancy announcement tomorrow. Guessing this is only delayed because it was a storm. And then I'll keep fishing. Fight it! Fight the weather! Mel, you mean everything to me. Sorry, that was pretty corny. That was pretty corny. I wouldn't expect those words out of you. You seem so cool and aloof. Let's go to bed. There we go. I feel sick. What's wrong? You don't look well. Probably because I was in a storm all day, but okay. I'll get Claire to come take a look. Stay right here. Alright, I guess Claire is like the midwife equivalent. We don't have any other doctor here. Don't worry, I'm here. Let's just take a look at you, dear. Tell she's gonna stare intently at me and be like, oh, yep, you're knocked up. What is it? Is it curable? Calm down, it's nothing bad. In fact, it's great. She's pregnant. Yes, how could you tell? By looking at me. Wow, a baby. We did it, Lloyd! We'll be a family. This is great. Think it'll look more like me or more like you? How exciting. Well, there's only two appearances. It'll either be a girl that has blonde hair, so I'll like take after the female protagonist, or it'll be a boy with brown hair, which takes after the male protagonist. I guess either or would work with Lloyd. Like brown hair would be kind of like in between, like blonde and like just jet black. Yeah, it's not like other games where your spouse's appearance determines some of the coloration. Only when you're close to giving birth. I'll come right over. Yes, Claire will make sure the baby's delivered safely. Thank you so much. Well, I'll be on my way. Stay strong and healthy, Malon. Alright, I will just continue doing farm work because your husband will not help with the farm work. What was that noise? Father, what do I do? I guess worrying won't help. If I do my best, it'll be fine. Yeah, let's hope, that no early dead mother tropes, please. Okie doke. So the baby, supposed to be 2 months, so 62 days, because there are 31 days and months in this game. So it should be. It'll be a summer birth. Oh, never mind. It predicted right here. Okay, thank you for telling me, game. I guess here, our child's birthday. And if you want to determine the gender, I think it's determined the day of, so you are free to save scum the day of to get the appearance that you want, the gender and appearance that you want. Unlike some other games where, what was it, DS Cute, where it was like determined on like your wedding day. So you're just like, well, I'll just hope what I get. Or like some other games where it's like determined like a few days prior. I know. I think this game it's the day of, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad to scum the gender that you want. Alrighty. Now let's go try to catch this fish. I don't know if there's any other cool that we'll mention, like, the baby. The fact that I'm no longer newlywed, I'm now pregnant mother. I am... Yeah. I am the mother. Kinda wish there was still rival couples like in Island of Happiness / Sunshot Island where like other characters would bring a child later. It's all the food that I grow on my farm. Totally not the case. That's a lie. Yesterday weather was bad. How was the married life, Malon? Don't you ever miss being single? I know, I'm gonna be kind of late to miss that now. It's like, baby on the way, I am stuck. I'm stuck for life here. It was a bad storm yesterday, but my products are all still good. They're always good. Rah, 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 Raoul! That's a song that brings good luck. You should try it out. Okay, so happy. He's so exuberant. Everyone's just about the store. Married life seems like so much fun. You look so happy every day. Hee. Alright, nothing about the pregnancy it looks like, just mostly that I'm married. Maybe when the baby is born, they might mention it. That was a horrible storm. Now, I guess married life is treating you right. Alright, you did mention something about you being married instead of like semi-flirting with me and making it weird. Let's not be weird here. Hey Kevin. That was such fun yesterday. Such an awesome weather. Oh, maybe you'll get a friend. Actually, as a boy, it could kind of pair up with Lauren and Cindy with Kevin. Please make yourself comfortable. That weather was so cool yesterday. Gosh, I wish every day was like that. Eat it even if you don't like it. That's what my mom always says, but I'm not gonna eat anything that I don't like. Okey-doke. I guess I will... I wonder how Marion feels about me being married. That weather was nasty yesterday, wasn't it? Hello there, Malon. So nice to see you. That was a terrible storm yesterday. Make sure you make time for your spouse. If you don't talk to each other, you'll drift apart. Maybe that's what happened in your relationship. There was a breakdown in communication, and then he left you at the altar. You got cold feet. Alright, let's try to get this fish. Now that the weather isn't blowing the bobber in so many different directions. So by the Zephyr Cafe. Let's try to catch the last kingfish. Carp. At least it was a large fish. Man. Not giving me trash. There we go. What else has been happening? I've actually been like a little stressed out recently, like trying to fill out like a few applications and stuff and making new accounts for stuff. Like my mom really wants to go on a cruise next year. Like my parents went like a few months ago and they're like, we want to go again. You want to come too? And like trying to book it is like a really confusing experience. Like I think I booked it correctly, but for some reason like I can't find my my +1, my guest. Oh, there it is, giant hutchin. We should release it since it's the kingfish here. Yeah. I am now master fisherman. Hey. That was the last fish. Alright, see if... I don't know who visits me, if anyone visits me. I work very hard for my family. I'm gonna eat these spare fish or throw it in the trash. Oh, where are you going? Are you off to tell the world that you're a father? He's getting some energy. He's getting a nice walk. Oh, it looks like he's going like out of town. He usually does on Wednesday, but he's like, I'm a father. I have to go make more money. I have to send this kid to college. Let's see if there's any visitors. Alright, who congratulates me for the fishies? Malon, are you here? Who is it? Is it Felix? I mean, he's the one that gave me all my rods. Okay, it is. It is Felix. I heard the news, Malon. You've caught every type of fish. Congratulations. I'm proud I gave you your first fishing rod. It's not like congratulations, you're a mom. It's like, wow, you caught all the fish. That's a bigger accomplishment. Keep up the fine fishing. I'll be on my way now. Okay. Yay, I did it. We get nothing, no trophy. Just pat on the back. Like, we did it. We are now master fishermen. And we can never catch a fish again. Well, we still can, but like, I don't want to. Okay, so we're doing another skip. I guess I could do Harmony Day before I just give my husband chocolate. I'd have to probably make him something. Not sure if I can give other boys chocolate. I might be able to. They just don't have like a heart rating, so I'm not sure if they'll just accept it as a normal gift. Maybe I'll do that. I'll prepare or buy a bunch of like chocolate gifts off screen. I might do Cat Festival off screen, or should we do it on screen? I mean, we're gonna lose, but we do get a nice friendship boost. Might be cute to see like who the competitors are. But then otherwise, not doing that. Otherwise, Starry Night. Starry Night is different with our spouse, so we should check that out, definitely. Alright, so... yeah, how about I skip ahead real quick to, like, the cat festival. I'll just take care of my cats, and we'll skip ahead to 12 p.m. on the 10th and see if our cat places anywhere. Okie dokie. Alright, time for the cat festival. Also, you might have noticed, during festivals, I guess the spouse that you marry does not show up to festivals, so Lloyd no longer attends festivals, which is, I found kind of weird. They never did that in any of the other games. Alright, today's the cat festival. Are you entering? Yes. Great, choose an animal. Choose your fighter. Cinnamon, Igor, Sybil. They're all at one heart, so whoever I choose pretty much gets like a free heart of friendship. Alright, I'll choose Sybil. Yeah! Great, let's get started. I just want to see who the like competitors are. Welcome to the Cat Festival. Here are the contestants. Number 1, Malon. Number 2, Helen. Alright, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of old ladies, but I forgot there's like no old lady sprites in this game. So we have regular young cat ladies. Alright, Marilyn, come on down. Got 2 blondes and a person with jet black hair. Let's take a look at the animals. Wait, did my cat have a heart over its head? The rules today are very simple. The animal that reaches its owner first is the winner. We're testing the strength of your bond. It's a battle of love. Now let's get this cat festival started. Oh, now she's very angry. And confused. And angry. And more angry. Okay, that cat- oh, well. What? Sybil? Oh, this is really close. Okay, I got second. That had to be second. Huh. That was like very, very close. It's like the cat I thought was gonna win just kind of lagged behind. I guess that's maybe scummable to get first. Bravo! The results are 3rd place Maryland, 2nd place Malon, and the winner is Helen. Congratulations! That was a narrow win. I think for that I get 200 friendships, so 2 hearts. Yeah. Next year's a dog festival. Make sure to start forging those bonds with your dogs. I'm going to be looking forward to it. Keep your chin up, Malon, maybe next time. That was close. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I was close. I thought I was gonna have 0 chance with 1 heart. Been doing the bare minimum care for my animals, just making sure they have food. But yeah, my reward for that. Yeah, it's 2 whopping hearts. Better than nothing. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll do another a quick skip. Hopefully I can find some chocolate. I'm not very good at finding chocolate inside. I need either cake or cookies. Usually either Joanne or there'll be some at the bazaar. But yeah, we'll skip ahead to Winter Harmony Day and see if our husband reacts any differently. Alright, do you say anything after winning a festival? You weren't there! You didn't root me on. He's still like, I'm gonna be father. Blit. Alright. Alright, skip ahead again. Skip ahead to the 14th. Okie doke. Today's Harmony Day. Give a chocolatey treat to that special someone. Alright, off screen. I could not find cookies or cake at Joanne's. Joanne's being very mean to me. So I had to sacrifice some flour, and I decided to make chocolate party cake, because why not? If I'm using the flour, might as well go all out. Alright, husband. I made some for you, and some for the other boys. Alright, there was a storm yesterday. Ah, Harmony Day. Thanks, Mal. Hope you aren't giving Harmony Day gifts to anyone else. Just kidding. Just ignore the 4 other party cakes in my bag. I just want to see how, if the other boys even react. He caught me. He caught me cheating. Alright. Let's go talk to the boys. Hopefully they accept my cake. I tried to like chat them up before this so they don't outright reject the cake. Here I am, Malon, pregnant wife, macking on other dudes. It was some storm. I feel so lazy on stormy days. I just want to stay in bed all day. Oh, Harmony Day chocolate, thank you. I'm glad marriage hasn't changed you. I mean, it's obligatory chocolate. It's enormous, but it's obligatory chocolate, I swear. Okay, kind of funny that they react a little differently. Okay, I'm not sure if they'll actually give me a gift, next spring. Oh, thanks, Malon. I wasn't sure if I should accept such a nice gesture. Don't worry about it. Oof. Feels like I have gone beyond propriety here.
Hey, yeah, hey.
I'm a loose woman. Alright, let's go give some cake to Dirk and Ivan. Yeah, funny that they kept that in. Like being able to gift to people who aren't your husband. Where's Ivan? Oh, Harmony Day gift. You're the best. I like how Dirk just like he doesn't even care that I'm married. He's like, oh cool, thanks. It's like whatever, cake is cake. Oh, for Harmony Day, thank you very much. But you should really be giving this to that special someone. Okay, Ivan gets it. Alright, well that's Harmony Day when you're married.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
I feel like Dirk probably should have said something, but I don't know. He's young. Alright, the next event. So we can skip ahead like 10 days. I don't think... You don't need to invite your husband. It's... Yeah, I don't believe you need to invite your husband. You'll just automatically, at 8 p.m., have a dinner, on Winter 24. He might mention something, but yeah, otherwise, we'll skip ahead to Starry Night. Okie doke, today is the Starry Night Festival. Alright, the husband doesn't really mention that there's any celebration on either the day before or the day of. Although Lloyd does have some extra dialogue as our pregnancy is progressing. Sometimes he says it. Sometimes he just says the marriage dialogue. Mal, you okay? You should relax. You shouldn't be working. Just leave it to me. If only you'd actually do farm work. That would be great. That would be great, but you don't. You don't even, like, assist with, like, collecting eggs or, like, minor chores. Alrighty. So, all our animals are healthy. Let us wait now until 8 p.m. and that's when the Starry Night dinner should commence. Okie dokie. 8 p.m. Let's see how Starry Night is as a married couple. Okay, we got some different food spread out. Hi there, Mal. Today is the Starry Night Festival. I've got a surprise. Just trust me and take a seat. Oh, okay. Is there any KFC? Well, okay, we got some cookies and cake, and it's weird that the salad's the centerpiece. I cooked a meal for us. Surprised? Good. I'm glad I made it. Let's dig in. Alright. It's very much like a birthday. Maybe there might be some variation when we get the kid. We'll find out. I know in other games, there's like a small variation where, like, if your kid's old enough to watch themselves at home, or like be home alone, like you'll go out for like a little little walk somewhere. Alright, but anyway, simple, just got some dinner with the husband. Alright, it is late. I should get to bed. Alright, what's the next thing on the agenda? I think we could probably skip over to spring. Today's Bazaar Day. Maybe I should get some fresh ingredients. Morning, Mal. Ready for the day? I'm really lucky to have married you, Malon. No relaxing. Alright. So let's skip over to another festival. I doubt New Year's Eve is gonna be any different than it's been like any other years. Just stay till 8 p.m. Talk to Felix. I don't think there's any family variant to this. So I will probably skip. I'll probably check out the bazaar, but otherwise I will likely skip to Spring 8 to do one flower festival, because like we've never done the flower festival. We've always skipped over it. But now that I'm not worried about like affection, like trying to restrain affections of like certain individuals, we can like attend it at least once, experience it. We got some fall flowers accumulated, and that will span a few days. We can also hit up Spring Harmony Day with our husband. Yeah, it'll be a quick spring. So maybe we'll end off with child. You know, the due date is on our calendar. Alright. Anywho, BRB.
hey, yeah.
And we're at the New Year's Eve festival. Alright, there is actually a small variation during New Year's Eve, so let's go check it out. Other than our husband just not being in the crowd. Ready to start the New Year's festival? And then we'll get to the flower festival after this. Let's start! Great, let's get started. There's a small variation in that our husband stands next to us during New Year's Eve now. Very small difference, but guess I felt like I should show it. Glad you all could make it. It's time to usher in the new year. It's almost time. Everyone ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay. No fireworks? Let's make the next year a great one. No mochi or soba noodles? Okay, we get a feast. We also get to sit at a table with our husband instead of the old people, so there's that. Eat up and celebrate, everyone. Here's to another good year. Alright. Minor differences. Alright, today was fun. It's late. I should get to bed. Alright, so now I think it should be okay for us to skip ahead to the Flower Festival. Okie dokie, getting sidetracked yet again. I happened to get a rainy Thursday, so I was hoping I could maybe trigger this event. Voku says it can only happen in summer, on a stormy day, but I've triggered it on a heavy rain day, so I'm hoping maybe it could do other seasons other than summer. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we got this event. So I will have to edit that cutscene requirement. I wanted to do this one before I got married, but obviously you can do it after marriage. There is the requirement is that Antoinette can't be married. So if you're playing a boy character, and you plan on marrying Antoinette, make sure you trigger this before you decide to marry her. Alright, how are you doing, Antoinette? Huh? I'm fine. I see. Antoinette. So do you, have romantic feelings for anyone? Well, is it because I got married? Is love in the air? You gotta marry off your daughter next. I didn't marry Dirk, so, he's still on the table. Very awkward when your parents, though, ask about your love life. What? Why are you being so weird all of a sudden? I was just thinking. Your mother and I got married when we were your age. Always with like your age. My mom does that too. When I was your age, I had 3 kids already. I'm like, So I thought you might be thinking about marriage soon. What? I don't even have a boyfriend. So you haven't thought about it at all? No, I really haven't. I mean, probably thinking about it with Dirk after that Yellowheart event. He appreciates your prickly personality. I see. Well, that's a bit of a relief. Honestly, I don't know how I'd get along without you here at home. Also, I don't know how much Claude would get along with Dirk. I feel like Claude and like his wife, they seem like kind of a power couple, very business oriented. The mother is very business, career driven. And then you got Dirk. He's just messing around with bugs and has a part-time job, but he's like trying to prank people with Kevin. I don't know. Would Claude approve of Dirk? Probably approve of the brother Ivan put together. I guess as long as the daughter's happy. But I don't want you to stay single forever. I would be happy to see you married someday. Even though you'll leave. You'll leave poor Papa behind. Come on, Dad. Why are you worried about all this stuff now? You got enough stress at work. I'm gonna worry about my marriage when it happens. Antoinette. Go into her room. Like, this is. I'm done with this conversation, Dad. Okay, that was cute. Okay, so yeah, that was the event called A Father's Inquiry. On Fogu, it says it happens between 9 to 12, on a stormy summer day. Now I know that's wrong. So I guess it can happen any Thursday, as long as you have 4 or more hearts or 40,000 friendship points with Claude and Antoinette. Just has to be heavy rain Thursday, and like, yeah, Antoinette can't be married. That would permanently end this event in context, because yeah, if Antoinette's married to you, like, the context of the event just evaporates. She's no longer single. Father's not worried about her staying single forever. Alrighty, so yeah, sorry I got a little sidetracked again with another cutscene, but let's cross that off the list. That is actually all of the random events. Yeah, we've seen all the random events except for 2 that are listed, that are with our grown child. I'm not sure if there's any with the toddler. There's none listed with the toddler. Like, maybe do some testing with that. I know, like, Tale of Two Towns had like a bath time event. But yeah, other than that, I guess there's Rel's Chimney. Rel's Chimney is a little bit difficult to get 100 times on the counter. And then yeah, we just have like playing with our child events, which the child does not exist yet. It's cooking right now. Child's cooking. Anywho, now for realsies, let's skip to spring, day 8, when the flower festival begins. We can begin doling out all the flowers that we've been collecting off screen.
Hey, yeah.
Alrighty, spring day 8, the flower festival. We have to pass out as many flowers as we can over the course of these 4 days. And, alright, talk to Felix first. I've definitely done it where I wake up on the day of spring 8th and just immediately start passing out flowers. But no, you have to wait till 12 to start the event and for you to accumulate points for gifting people. Alright, it's time for the flower festival announcement. Ready? Yes, let's start. Great, let's get started. Alright, we're all here. Welcome to the start of the flower festival. I'll explain how the festival works. The goal is to give away as many flowers as you can. The festival starts today and ends at noon on the 12th. Whoever has given away the most flowers will then be declared the winner. Not sure how many you need to win. It's very hard to do your first year, obviously, because you don't get the benefit of, like, stocking up during fall. And then, of course, during your first year, you might be, like, selling flowers, but really, as long as everyone gets a flower, then everyone wins. Have fun, everybody! Alright, it's a contest. It spans over 4 days, which is, I guess, kind of neat. Let's see, everyone's here since at the beginning, so it's easy to find everyone. What a nice flower. Thank you, Malon. For the flower festival? Thank you. Oh, for the flower festival. Thank you very much. Yeah, and make sure... I did this beforehand, but make sure you talk to everyone before the festival begins, like the day prior or a few days prior, so that they're like receptive to the gift giving, or else you won't be able to gift anyone like the first day. Oh, for the flower festival? Thanks, Malon. What a nice flower. Thank you, Malon. Oh, for the flower festival, thank you very much. You can draw the flower. For me, thanks, Malon. For the flower festival, thanks. Forgot your voice for a sec. Oh, for me, thank you. A flower, huh? I'll accept it. Pretty flower for a pretty lady. Thanks, Malon. What a nice flower. Thank you very much. And everyone's very receptive to the flower. Otherwise, not a lot of people like flowers in this game. Oh, thanks, Malon. thank you very much. Oh, for me? Thank you very much. What a pretty flower. Thanks, Malon. You. Oh, for the flower festival? Thank you, Malon. What a pretty flower. Thank you. I'm not sure if Amir will accept it. I mean, obviously, if your first year, you're not going to have Amir during the first festival. But let's see if he takes it. And then we have to go backtrack and find our husband inside the house. Like the only two not at the festival grounds. Oops, didn't mean to toss that on the floor. Giving flowers is quite elegant. Thanks. Okay, he likes it. No, poor Amir. So how's married life? I'll stop by sometime to see how you two are doing. You stop by next month, there'll be a kid. So, yeah, right, summer 8. That's exactly a month away. Let's go give this to Lloyd, and then go to bed, and then we repeat that on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and then you go talk to Felix at 12 p.m. on the 12th, and yeah, see how many points you rack up. Did I give it to you guys? I don't think I gave any flowers to you. For the flower festival, thank you! What a nice flower! I'll take good care of it. And then, oh wait, Raoul? Does Raoul count? I always forget because he's like he's never at the festival grounds. He's working. Staring outside and working. Okay, I'm not sure if he likes the flower. He acknowledged the flower, so I'm guessing he counts. I'm guessing your kid would also count to rack up points. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before we even, like, are able to gift child, so. Where are you at? Okay. For the flower festival, you're sweet, Mal. Oh. I think that's, he probably says something different if you're not married to him. So get a little bit more sugary, sweet dialogue out of him. Alright, let's put away these flowers. I doubt they're gonna go rotten that quickly. I'm gonna like give away my fall fairly fresh flowers first. That makes the most sense. Okay, let's go to bed. Be quick about it. I think tomorrow's actually Bazaar day, so maybe we can get some seaweed, do a little cooking. Opium here. The Bazaar is today. There, we have time before it starts, so... let's do these. Do these. Yeah, in terms of flower festivals... I mean, it's kind of... Tale of Two Towns did, like, something similar. But it was like a Bluebell only. It was a Bluebell only, festival. You got, like, free friendship boost with those people. 1,000 points. Did Konohana? I feel like Konohana had an equivalent. Pretty sure Konohana had, like, an equivalent event. But in terms of, like, festivals, I think this would usually be, like, the Goddess Festival. I think I prefer, like, the Goddess Festivals where, like, you actually get to dance. It is the Bazaar. But yeah, just, like, passing out flowers to people. I mean, it's nice to get, like, friendship boosts with everyone. But yeah, seeing like the goddess statue, even like Magical Melody had like a nice little like festival background with like the plaza just decorated with bunches and bunches of flowers. Oh, marriage must be nice. I want to get married someday. Do you now, Angelo? Do you now? It's also cute when you get like the little flower or goddess festival, and I think like 64. It's probably 64 and Back to Nature. Or like the girls would wear little simple flower dresses and dance around with or without partner. I always thought that was like a nice little extra flair. I feel like is missing. It's missing from like a lot of the titles. Or they might like put it back in temporarily, like Island of Happiness put back in like a goddess festival. Assuming you unlock the church. But then yeah, they just take it away for other games. And I feel like for where they really did festivals well, it was like Story of Seasons. I remember Story of Seasons of Trio of Towns. There was a lot of festivals, a lot of festival dialogue. Although a lot of them were just like ratings contests. But there was a lot of dialogue in those. What else? I should. The kids stay here, right? Yeah. For me, thanks, Malon. We've been friends for a while, but you still have a lot to learn. There are many layers to pulling pranks. Yes, many layers. Okay, that's what you say. Let me go away. Let me leave.
Hey, yeah. Hey.
I have to find everyone else at Bazaar grounds. Huh? Look at you girls playing tag. I want to be just like you. Hey, tell me about when you were a kid and stuff like that. I'm gonna copy you from now on. Oh, if Cindy got married, I can't picture it now, but one day. Oh, are you worried about being separated from your sister? What if you like one of these two twins married some other twins? And then that'd be very confusing. You look so happy now that you're married. It's kind of annoying. Just a second ago, you're like, I want to be just like you. Now you're just like, I hate you. Hey, at least I didn't marry your crush Ivan. Then you would really be annoyed with me. Here we go, Dirk. You look so much happier these days, Malon. I guess married life is treating you right. What if they say anything when my kid's born? No, did Ivan? There you are. Oh, for the flower festival. Thank you very much. How's married life? They do say that there's nothing more important than family.
Hey, yeah.
There you go. Gifts to pass out all the wildflowers. Also, like, kind of, when I think about it, it's like very, very simple gifts. Just flowers that you find on the floor. Till 2 Towns tried to take it to the next level with, like, they had so many flowers that you could grow. Like, real variants. And then you can also get all fancy and make bouquets and stuff. Oops. Married life seems like so much fun. You look so happy every day. Hee hee. Tee hee. I guess I'll go around. There's a flower on the floor. Here you go. Good morning, Malon. Oh, for me? Thank you. I already forgot who I gave flowers to. I gave a flower to you. I did not give a flower to you. I can't give a flower to you. Shan, you better sell seaweed today. Raoul, you should count as a person I can gift. A flower. Felix, I think I can give you something, but right now you're just like, I gotta get the bazaar ready. Okay, never mind. You can give it to him now. I couldn't accept another. Guys? What a nice flower. What a nice flowers. I think that's almost everybody. I might have missed someone. I think I gave a lot. I racked up a lot of points today. We still have a few more days. Alright, let's get this open, and then I have to go stare at Shen's stall and be disappointed because he'll probably put out a sea urchin. It's the last thing I need. I just have like, I think of like 4 more recipes that I need to make. One is like cold tofu. Which like, is just tofu and seaweed to differentiate it from like the other tofu recipes. And then like rainbow curry and the curries that require rainbow curry to make. It's annoying. Oh, right, just running around in circles. How's my husband? Lloyd. Get to work, dude. You make more. You make money for your wife who's not doing anything. Oh, look, got a lot of pie today. Cherry pie, strawberry pie. Daisy would be so happy. Did I give a gift to Daisy yet? Guess she's like right down there somewhere. Yeah, we got most of the recipes. There's nothing I really need to buy. Except for the seaweed. Let me just double check if I gave Daisy something. Okay, I did. My best friend. Let's go check out Shen, and then we go to bed. Bum, 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 bum. Oil. It's not a sea urchin. Okay. Kinda tempted to buy some wheat, but I don't think I need to grow any wheat. And yeah, I have soybeans for tofu, even though they're a little bit spoiled. I hope he rotates it, and or else we'll have to wait another year. Which, to be fair, we're gonna be playing for a few more years, albeit skipping a bunch, because this is a lot of waiting. Let's go to bed. Ignore the herbs. I know that you can't give the chamomile or lavender for the flower festival. I was like, but they look like flowers, but they're categorized as herbs. Let's just put these away so they don't spoil, and then take them right back out. Let's go to bed without saving. Cloudy day. What do I want to give out? Just fairly fresh ones, 15. That should be enough. For the flower festival, you're sweet, Mal. Mal, you okay? You should relax. You shouldn't be working, just leave it to me. How much did you haul in yesterday? Where's the money? Stick 'em up. Okay, now I gotta be careful today, because it's a non-festival, non-bazaar, non-weekend. Which means people are gonna be going to work. We gotta go hunt down the people who typically go to work and give them flowers first. Oh, I think I forgot to give Antoinette a flower. My bad. Oh well, I make up for it because Emir exists, so that's like an extra point that you typically wouldn't get during like your first flower festival. And it is possible to win your first flower festival if you collect everything and not sell it. A flower. Ew. Where are we now? What a pretty flower. Oh, for me. Hello there, it's nice to see you. Make sure you make time for your spouse. If you don't talk to each other, you'll drift apart. Kind of interesting. I think Joanne also says, there you go, don't talk to Marion about marriage. She might get cross. I mean, she seemed pretty fine talking about my spouse, but yeah, I guess if you keep poking her about it. Might get mad. Start thinking about the person who walked out on the altar. Kind of reminds me of like Muffy's whole situation. She constantly got like walked out on or like cheated on because like guys just thought she was easy when she just wanted to be loved. Muffy was such like a well-designed character. Like when you were younger, like you didn't like her because like, oh, she looks like the typical floozy. But then like you realize, like as you get older, you realize like, oh, she was just a woman in love, looking for love. She becomes more relatable. Flowers for everybody. There you go. There you go, you two. You can replace those flowers in that vase there. They look a little brown. They look a little brown and crispy in there. What a nice flower. And then Felix and Sherry. This is gonna be like a long episode. I wanna at least have the child born before we end off the episode though. And then next episode actually might be the last episode. Because it's gonna be a compilation of like family events. Like child growing up, having events with child, but yeah, it's just gonna be like many little events, and yeah, it's kind of like jarring because I've been playing for so long, just like doing little things here and there, and then like bam, like the finale is just like in like getting ready for the finale here. It's like, okay. I did spread out the uploads, I feel like, though, because I mean, I was gonna like post the events like the same day I like posted the episode, but I ended up doing like it every other day, just to give me a little reprieve, I guess. Which is fine. Okay, you are out and about. I think it's just Angelo, and then we can go to bed, and then do it on the 11th, and then 12th, and then we're done. Not you. You're not Angelo. Got this. I think we have plenty of flowers for this event. Angelo, are you at the windmill, or are you... There you are. Come down. Come on down. I already forgot if I gave one to Amir. Backtrack. Yeah, I just remember giving one to Daisy and then walking out the door. My bad. Get my extra point. Ooh, there's another flower on the floor. Blending in the scenery. I probably went to see Amir. Just mixing it up with other days. Yeah, I did. Oh well. At least I found another flower on the ground. Let's go to bed. Yeah, this event, it takes a lot of preparation for. But I guess the friendship is nice, because God knows I am sleeping a lot right now. And probably getting a lot of friendship degradation because of it. Sleeping a lot in the games, not sleeping a lot in real life. And having a weird, like, sleep fluctuations. Like, this past week, like, after work, I just been too tired to do anything. Like, I just, like, it just seemed more productive, like, after work, just to go to sleep, like, immediately afterwards. Or else I'm just, like, staring into the abyss. But then, like, the other night, on, like, my day off, I just could not go to sleep. I was like, I was worrying about too many things, like, things I probably don't need to worry about, like, things that are, like, so far-flung in the future. But yeah, just, like, I feel like I was giving myself anxiety, just, like, thinking about little useless things. I just, like, spent all night just, like, reading. I did finish a book overnight. I finished, Conquer of a Dying Kingdom. Book 7 was amazing. It's a very big turning point, especially, like, the personality of, like, the main character. I guess that was, like, maybe one complaint that I heard in, like, a lot of reviews. They're like, I don't like the main character. He's too wishy-washy. Wah, wah, wah. Is Angelo not here? What? Did I pass him by? Maybe I'll bump him to him somewhere else. But yeah, a lot of people did not like how, like, the main character, like, wasn't doing that much action. And, I mean, like, come on, he's a kid. But he ends up doing action later. He pretty much does what, like, anyone would do. He's like, I don't want, like, this is not my problem. I don't want it to be my problem. But then suddenly it became his problem, so he's gonna come out swinging, I guess. And yeah, the world building's nice. It's nice and slow. It reminds me of a sentence of a bookworm. With the world building. Let's get you guys before you leave. Aha! I must have walked past you, Angelo. Must have been going on autopilot. Where's the flower festival? But yeah, I've seen mixed reviews. Not a lot of people know it exists. I feel like it's like a gem. I feel like it needs an anime. It needs an anime, like, now. And I love the illustrations in the light novel. I'm not sure about the manga. I think I've seen, like, some pictures of the manga. At first, the light novel sketches were, like, they're pretty rough. But then they just get better and better. I just like the raw emotion that they just convey, like the very angry faces that they draw. I'm hoping they get that sort of quality if they ever do make an anime. But you know, I have no control over what anime studio picks that up. Could be a terrible studio. I'm already forgetting. Yes, Kevin. Girls. I'm just like, who have I talked to yet? I think it's you girls, the parents, Sherry, Felix, and then I can go to bed. And we have one more day of gift giving, and then they announce the results at 12. I think I went above and beyond, so I mean, I better win. I hoarded a lot of flowers for this to make sure I can give you guys a gift every day. Where art thou? Yeah, you guys are probably... Nope, actually it's pretty early. Keep thinking like it's afternoon. I didn't mean to throw that on the floor. No, littering! Don't worry, it doesn't count unless it lands in the water. Your father has very unique cooking. He likes to punch. He's a one-punch cook. A beautiful day. What a nice flower. I hope you're not planning on leaving anytime soon. I mean, I'm kind of stagnating here. It's like I haven't sold anything for a while. I'm not stimulating the economy. Just doing whatever. What I guess. Also, this is kind of like a side note, but since we're in year 5, I've only been finding 4-star rank stuff on the floor. Like, these are from last year, the weed and the branch, but yeah, now in year 4 I'm finding only 4 rank star forageables on the ground, which is nice because I don't get like a bunch of scattered flowers of like differing qualities. But we will not find a rank 10 forageables, or rank 5 forageables until year 10, which I don't think we need to even play that long. It's not like Tale of Two Towns where we needed to like get a farm upgrade every season, thus play till year 10. The results for the Flower Festival are announced today. I think we can still gift people though. It's fine, because I want to get rid of as many of these as I can. It should be enough for everyone. I think there's 22 villagers if we like don't count Amir in the count. I guess I could pick this one up just in case. Also, I didn't give Emiko a thing. I forgot she existed. Oops. She's not gonna accept the flower because I've been ignoring her this whole time. Hello. You're a good friend to me. But not good enough to give you this. Oh well. Maybe we can like give you a flower. When our child exists? I don't know. I don't think I'll do another flower festival. I just feel like a one and done thing. Just like show off how it works, how you win. Rinse my hands of this. Let's give away these. I have less of these. But yeah, I finished book 7 of Conquer of a Dying Kingdom, and now I have no idea when book 8's gonna come out. It's not like a sentence of a bookworm where they already know the date for like the next volume, like they're already translating it. I think the author's still writing it. It's not a completed series that just needs to be translated. In any case, it's not on J Novel. It doesn't show that it's being published, but it's certainly still going. Like, it's like we got the backstory. We've got the Dying Kingdom. Now we're getting into the conquering.
Hey, yeah.
Took a while, but did I miss Amir again? I just like forget Amir exists now. He's in his little hotel room. And I forget that he's there. Hopefully I will not forget him in A New Beginning. But a lot of times I actually do forget him in A New Beginning. Because like you'll unlock him so late in the game in A New Beginning that I've like already rearranged. The New Beginning was kind of cool because you get to rearrange like everyone's house. How you like it. But like I've already rearranged like everyone's house and like place of business into like convenient rows. And then you have Amir's like giant mansion, and I'm just like, what do? I just like put it in some far-flung area that gets unlocked later in the game. Are you guys already outside? No. You are preparing, you're having a family meeting. Figuring out what to wear. Your same old clothes. You guys don't have different clothes. Is Sherry out? Sherry out's a little bit early to join her father. I don't think I can give one to Felix. She's in charge of starting the festivities. Bump, bump, bump. Hee. Oh, for the flower festival. And now I gotta figure out what to read next. I think I'm just continuing book 4 of Trapped in Hiatus. Which is going a little bit off the rails. It's a little weird, like he's in his, it's like kind of like an isekai. He gets truck-cooned. But yeah, he's literally in the story, like in a story. Like the author has control and he's like trying to go against the author. Like trying to mess up the plot and make it uninteresting. You take a sip to another. Where are you? That one, you're on the sofa. You're like so close to the festival grounds, you can just laze around on the sofa and get up when you're ready. Although you kind of hide. You get behind by the barrel. I think that's everybody. Is it everybody? Did I give gifts to you? It's gonna wait 2 minutes. 2 minuets. Yeah, okay. I think I gave, like, enough. We gave a satisfactory amount. But yeah. I wonder if I should cut this out. It's just like 2 minutes. I gotta remember to cut it out though, because my pen's out of ink. Gotta remember like what part this is. This is like part 11 of like many that I gotta like composite together. Alright, anywho, I will be right back and it will be 12. Okie dokie. Let's begin. Time for the Flower Festival announcement. Are you ready? Aye aye, Captain, let's start. Great, let's get started. Thank you all for coming. And now to announce the person who gave out the most flowers. It better be me. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is... Malon, congratulations. Yes, I am the winner. Adorn me with a crown of flowers, please. Thanks for putting a smile on everyone's face. And my thanks to everyone for making this a great flower festival. Cool, that's it. You get nothing. You get friendship. You get the power of friendship. And everyone says nice job and congratulations. Now I have a title to defend. I am not defending this flower crown. You can know. Alright, I think every let me down. I just passed out flowers. It wasn't like an animal contest, dude. Everyone says the same thing as if you won like an animal contest. Congratulations, well done. Ho ho ho. Okay, I'm going to bed. Ignoring everyone else and going to bed. So let's just like sleep 2 days. Spring 14th is just around the corner. We can get some cake for my husband. I don't know if the guys come to visit to give us cake. We did give everyone cake. Last winter, and like some of them balked, like, hey, you're a married woman, but okay, thank you. I don't know if they'll reciprocate that, giving like obligatory sweets. Can't tell me what to do, Lloyd. Let's find out. But yeah, I think for the spring Thanksgiving, your husband just gives it to you right when you wake up, right in the morning. He just thrusts it in your face. Now, okay. Bad way to word things. There we go, yeah, right when you wake up. Good morning, Mel. I've got something to give you today. Is it wrapped? Is it a nice wrapped gift? I wanted to give you a present to show my thanks. A big party cake. Anyway, let's make today a good one. As he loves me so much, he gave me a party cake. really lucky to be married to you, Malon. Thank you for your love and support. I think that's it. I kinda want to stay awake until, when is, I think Ivan comes at like 8? I can imagine, like, your husband, like, you just have like a lineup of dudes just marching in, giving you cake. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be for thanks. Just the obligatory chocolate that you give to, like, all your classmates or coworkers. But, like, you just do it to be nice. It doesn't mean anything.
Hey, yeah. Hey.
Do that a lot for school. All the candy grams, you have to give it to everyone. All your classmates. No one gets left out. No one gets left behind. I'm gonna fart around for a minute. Look at my crops. Look at my trees that I will hardly ignore. Coffee. Oh, my coffee's probably like not so good in my cup. I definitely needed to drink that this morning. I still woke up early in the morning too. I like didn't sleep in. I like woke up at the normal time. I was like, I better get up and like make coffee before my boyfriend goes to work so he can take some to work. Cause like otherwise he like never gets up to like make anything. He just like sits on his phone until it's like right about time to like run out the door as fast as he can. So it's like he has to quickly get changed. Like here, there's like the coffee in the pot. It's hot. Just pour some in the thermos if you want it. Alright. 10 more seconds and then we'll see if Ivan actually comes. Or if it's exclusive with our husband. Okay, yeah, looks like it's husband exclusive now. You can only get cake from the husbando. Which is kind of rude, because, I mean, dude, I gave you cake. Imagine, like, I don't think they'll give you any if you just talk to them. Or mention it, rather. Like, sir, I gave you obligatory cake last winter. I want you to reciprocate. Actually, I think Ivan's in town. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah, you're not giving me cake. Your brother's not giving me cake. Angelo ain't gonna give me cake. You're not even in there. Going upstairs with the girls. I introduced Cindy and Lauren today. Alrighty. Just my husband, then.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, so now we've been playing. I think collectively we've been playing for quite a while, but I want to do one more thing. And that thing is hopefully get seaweed. Hopefully get seaweed at the bazaar. But yeah, I want to skip ahead. I want to skip ahead to summer day 8 and have our child be born before we end things off. All right, I'll BRB unless something happens in between. Alrighty, not baby time yet, but I think the dialogue changed a bit for Lloyd. If he wants to say it. We're getting close. I feel good about this. I'm here for you and our child. You're not the one giving birth. you feel good about it? Like, this is up to Malon to feel good about it. Alright, so yeah, the dialogue changed a bit. It'll probably change again, like, probably the day prior, for the baby being born. Also, at the bazaar, I finally got some seaweed. After having so much seaweed, surprised it took this long for it to finally pop up again. I was using it for seaweed stew this whole time. Now we can finish cooking! Finally! Okay, so what do I need to make? Cold tofu is like an easy thing I need to make. First we need to make the tofu. Everything's probably like spoiled in here, but make do. Should be in here. Okay, yeah, stuff doesn't just disappear. So just you need to get regular tofu. I think this is just so like it differentiates between like dried tofu, which is just you leave the tofu out in a pot, versus cold tofu. They needed to mix it with something because yeah, once again you can't select your cooking utensils in this game. Alright, so let's mix that with a seaweed. Finally get cold tofu. First time, recipe recorded. Cross that off the list, and now it's just the curry, which I believe I have curry rice pre-made, so I should just be able to make this. Let's make one at a time, just in case I mess this up. So you need, for rainbow curry, you need curry rice, and then you need to add some color. So you need, I guess this is getting bad, tomato. I need a little bit of green, so not that, that's not green. Spinach. Oh, I also need Jersey milk, that's easy to get. Also, I need to feed my cows, because it's raining.
Hey!
You guys eat. Eat, don't get stressed out. We gotta, of course, you're out here. I was like, it's raining, guess who's outside? It's freaking Duskull. Like, why am I not surprised? Why is none of my other animals have croaked? Knock on wood. They're gonna croak soon. I don't want to disturb you after eating. I need 2 Jersey milk, because I need 2 rainbow curry to finish this. Run out of food. You'd think it'd be enough, like, each fodder being 5, that'd be enough for the last sheep, but I guess not. Alright, so let's just... Oh, this is enough. We're getting close. Are you gonna help? Are you gonna help cook, or are you gonna watch? Or are you doing the dishes? Alright, so what did I say? Curry rice, we need Jersey milk, and then the colors that I mentioned. This is so much better than it was. Than it was before. There we go. I didn't remember D is Cute, where you had to, like, mix every color. You had to, like, make curry with every single herb of the rainbow. So you got red, orange, yellow herb, green herb, blue herb, indigo herb. And then you have to, like, mix those all together and then, like, do it multiple times. I was like, no, why? Let's make it again. Should be. Gotta make it twice. And we need to make seaweed curry. And I think we already have milk curry. That's like, yeah, we have milk curry. It's just kind of spoiled. I kept the vegetable curry. So seaweed curry. We need some cooked rice. We know the recipe for it. We bought it at a bazaar. But we ended up eating it. This just takes a little bit longer to scroll down. Seaweed curry. Almost looks like a failed dish. We do need failed dishes. So for now, the ultimate curry, we need to mix rainbow curry with seaweed curry and a failed dish. That's not it. Failed dish in our bag, in our storage. You can also add good fruit yogurt for some reason. But otherwise, you just need the seasoning sets as utensil. There we go, we got ultimate curry. First time, recipe recorded. And then we need to do the same exact thing. Rainbow curry, but with the milk curry instead of the seaweed curry. A little bit more simpler to make. Surprisingly, no one really likes this. I think one of Amir's like horror gifts is supreme curry. You'll knock off half a heart for that. And there's no like curry aficionados like Sky or Kira. So yeah, they're just very complicated curry recipes that no one likes. First time, recipe recorded. There we go, that's the last one, finally. Your cooking rank went up to Master Chef, not Master Chief, Master Chef. Curry of legendary deliciousness. I like how that's bad, but somehow this one is like, it's okay, it's fresh. Now I don't know if someone visits me. I'm assuming, Joanne or Marion might be a contender for visiting me after getting Master Chef. Might have to be a sunny day. Let's like sleep for one day, I guess. But yeah, we've completed our achievements. And then our animal died. Malon, I have some bad news here. Your chicken Minda passed away of old age. It begins, guys. They're gonna start dropping like flies. Alright, Minda came to us year 3. We're in year 5. That's been 2 years. Minda thought of you as an okay master. There's nothing to be sad about. It lived a long, full life. I was just okay. I was okay, I guess. Yeah, this life was okay. Another rainy day. Okay, I'm gonna sleep again. Because I'm guessing maybe it has to be a sunny day. Or maybe no one visits us at all. It just keeps raining. A sad day. Sad day for rain. Guess I need to feed you guys. One of you is probably not feeling too hot. Oh no, you're fine. You just didn't lay an egg. Make sure you guys don't starve. It's been a few rainy days and empty troughs. I'm just like gonna end up sleeping through the whole week. Just to get a nice any day now is gonna be nice and sunny. Sick. You're all fine. Everyone is okay. I bet you dusk was outside. Okay, so yeah, just gotta make sure, because if it's a rainy day, they're not going outside, thus accumulating stress. I'm sleeping through like so many days. There's not even gonna be a person to visit us. There we go, sunny day. Let's see. Okay, there is a person that visits us. Who is it? Malon, are you here? I'm gonna guess it's Joanne. Joan? No, I guess not. It's Claire. Never mind. I heard the news, Malon. You can make every single dish now. Congratulations. Now you're a cooking expert. Didn't think it'd be you, but I guess you're a mom and you make lots of food. Well, you've probably got lots of work to do. Well, see you later. Yeah, I get nothing for that. Not even a trophy. Not even a trophy to display in my house. But hey, I got Claire to say hi. That's saying something. Okay. Now for realsies. We did everything. We've accomplished You like have 100% achievements now. We got all the bugs, we got all the fish, we got all the cooking recipes. Thank God there's no shipping. There's no shipping item list because there's no shipping bin, so they just didn't have that aspect added in the game. Yeah, so like all the windmill recipes are always automatically unlocked for you, and yeah, there's no shipping list. But yeah, we have all the recipes, all the soups, all the salads, all the appetizers, all the main dishes, desserts, and other category. All the expansions, there wasn't that much to buy. And yeah, we can, so let's finally wrap this up. Should be fast. Let's get to our child's birth. Not their birthday. I guess it is their birthday, but yeah, like, we won't be celebrating any birthdays, it's just the day of their birth. Alright, BRB in a jiffy. Never mind. I'm actually gonna I changed my mind. I'm gonna actually end the episode here. Just looking at all the episode parts, just like post-recording. It's actually a lot. It's gonna be a pretty long episode, just like put all together. And I do want to give you guys time to like maybe pick out a child name. I know one of you wanted to pick out a child name. Otherwise, I have a pretty basic child name picked out. So yeah, in the comments, say if you want a boy or a girl, and like what name do you think would fit that child? So if you have a girl, the girl does have blonde hair, takes after the girl protagonist Malon, and then the boy child will take after the male protagonist with the brown hair. So yeah, there's no like color swap. Sometimes they do that, where I think they did that like in A New Beginning, like the girl child took after like the default boy character, even though you could customize your character in that game. And yeah, there's no spousal influence on your child in terms of looks or personality, so no black hair or anything. Lloyd has no input. Lloyd has no input on my child's appearance. So yeah, sorry to just like end it abruptly after just building up like, oh, like gonna have that child soon, but yeah, it's like just looking at everything, it's getting to be pretty long. And I think it'd be fitting to just have the child like being born and then like growing up dedicated to one episode. And then, yeah, that might be the end. There'll be a lot of family events. There might be a lot of repeat family events as well. Just seeing the different variations of, like, having family birthdays and family dinners and anniversaries at different stages of growth, which a lot of times is, like, pretty minor. But yeah, I think during your child's first year, it's actually a pretty boring year, so we're probably gonna sleep like right when our child is born, because we can't interact with it at all until it's like at the toddler stage. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a fun and relaxing time, and yeah, put what you want the child to be named, and otherwise I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.